The wait is over. A revolution in LED lighting for your pinball is finally here. Fully customizable, full spectrum lighting from Pin Stadium Lights. Order yours now at pinstadium.com. Check out Pin Graphics for the latest and greatest in pinball enhancements. Power blades, blade skins, pin blades, and even more. Visit pingraphics.com now to see what's available for your pinball machine.
Alright, let's kick this shit.
You know, Greg, they say size does matter.
It does.
And that's the tagline of this pinball machine we're going to review. It's Godzilla by Sega. Back in 98? Back in 98. What were you doing in 1998? You weren't driving yet.
Not using my size.
Oh. Didn't matter then, did it?
No, it didn't.
We gotta get through this, man. Okay. So Sega's Godzilla. You're a Sega lover.
I do.
You have the license plate? The Sega license plate?
Oh, I should get a Sega license plate.
Sega. You should get a horn that says Sega. It's burned into my mind
That's kind
from
of a neat
Sonic
idea
2.
now.
Yeah,
Oh my god, yeah. Because who didn't play the shit out of that game?
I love that game.
I love Segas. I do. I like this game.
I do too.
Not to give it away.
We're going to talk about a little Godzilla. Now, we know that this is hard to find.
Yes.
This is a pin that they didn't make a lot of.
No.
So finding
it was
one,
at the end of Sega's lifespan.
showcase kind of thing.
Well,
it was
a showcase head, but
the head was different.
It's not the showcase head like Lost World or like
it's like Sharky Shootout or something. It's weird. It's got the
or like X-Files or anything. It's not that head.
Yeah,
but it's a beautiful head.
Is it the last Sega?
I think it was. Yeah, I think that's why there was such a low production run, and then the movie sucked. So I think
the Joe Balser design
kind of killed it. Yeah,
Joe Balser design.
Yeah.
I don't know who coded it. Was it your boy? Orin
I don't know
Dizzy?
if Orin worked on it or not. He might have been a part of it.
Okay. Well, you
continue with these people.
buddies with him. I don't know who did the music.
God,
I don't know who did the dots. There's some cool dots in this though.
It is. The color DMD looks fantastic in it.
Yeah, it does. It does. So I'm not sure. What we're going to do is we're going to go to gameplay overview and tutorial by myself when I own the Sega Godzilla, and then we'll come back to you with our ratings. The object of this game, pretty simple. There are 5 modes: taxi, helicopter, Godzilla, sonar, baby. All of these 5 modes are multi-balls. Okay? So, the real object of the game is to get through all 5 multi-balls and then to save New York as the wizard mode. Now, to do that, the individual neat thing is that you try to stack all 5 at once before starting, and then once you have all 5 lit, then you hit that shot to start all 5. Your jackpots are a lot higher, and that's the fun part of the game. Alright, so let's go left to right just to show you the basic layout. Typical in lane, out lanes. Matthew Broderick. Okay, stand up targets here. Your combo target, which we will talk about in a second, which is really important, is there. Left orbit with a spinner. Alright, while we're here, we'll tell you about these. You hit the left orbit once, or whatever setting you have it on. You're going to get the first award, which is Spot Sonar. We'll talk about that in a minute as well. Next one would be a mystery. Super Pops, just as it sounds. You keep on working your way up, hitting that left orbit enough, you're going to light Baby Godzilla multi-ball. Keep working up, you're going to light Extra Ball. Switch Frenzy, Mean Green, and so forth. You do have a spinner there. What that is going to do, that's not really an orbit. It's going to go back into the back. Oh boy. But there's a magnet back there. I don't know if we can, there it is. Okay, so a magnet back there will stop it and put it into the pops for you, and it'll fall back down here. So that is essentially your left shot. Right of that left shot is where you start the multi-balls. Or if you have an extra ball lit, you can hit it there as well. Now back in the back there is a magnet, and that can stop the ball accordingly to what it wants to do. Alright, right under Big Boy himself are your taxi targets. Those are stand-up targets. That shot gets you into the pops, not much else in there. Next to the right here you have dirty green posts. I apologize for that. Essentially you have captive balls. The captive ball system is in a horseshoe where it hits that. That one pops up, back around, down there, and sets right in there. So that when you hit this one back, it'll hit that ball and come back there. Then you've got your ramp, your big old Godzilla ramp. It goes up through the buildings, back, winds around, through his head, out his head, winds around, up and down, right here. Oh, and I did forget to tell you. So the left orbit here, when you hit it, if you're getting that award like spot sonar, the magnet's gonna catch it back there and throw it into the pops. If not, it's gonna go up a ramp back there, and it's gonna come swirling around, make you dizzy, to the right flipper. Okay. So left orbit is kind of a ramp and a magnet stop. Right ramp is essentially just that. Now, during certain shots, maybe jackpot shots or whenever you're validating the Godzilla multi-ball, there is a diverter in the middle of his head and it will come out his mouth. Looks like it needs a new decal. Okay. Alright, so that's the right ramp. To the right here, again, symmetrically, just to like the left, 3 stand-up targets and your combo stand-up target. That is a very basic layout and a basic what you're doing in this game. So, here's your strategy. Okay. 5 multi-balls, taxi, helicopter, Godzilla, sonar, baby. Here's how you achieve each one of them. We'll start down and work our way up. So Baby Godzilla. Baby Godzilla is done by lighting Baby Godzilla multi-ball. To get to Baby Godzilla multi-ball, you hit the left orbit. The magnet's going to stop for spot sonar. What that's going to do, it's going to add shots to your sonar progress. We'll get to that in a minute. Once you spot sonar, you'll hit that left orbit again. It'll go up the ramp safely to your right flipper, and I believe on the second shot is default. Then the magnet will stop it and you'll obtain your mystery. Hit the left orbit to the ramp a couple more times. You're going to get super pops. And then hit them after you get super pops, then you hit it even more to get your Baby Godzilla. And that's how you progress through extra ball and mean green as well. Okay, so once you light Baby Godzilla, the baby multi-ball will be primed and ready to go. Moving up to sonar. Simple enough to get that multi-ball / mode prepped. I think it might spot you one sonar shot, but you have to hit this so many times. So if you need one on the left, you have to hit that one. If you need one on the right, you have to hit that one. You hit it 6 times and you're good to go for sonar multi-ball. Godzilla multi-ball, you want to know how easy that is? See these? Every time you hit the ramp, the right ramp, one of those lights until you light Godzilla multi-ball. Alright. Next one, helicopter. So helicopter's a little tougher. Sonar's tough, helicopter's tough. Helicopter is down here. have to work your way up 2 times, 3 times, light super spinner, 4 times bonus, 5 times bonus, then you're going to light your helicopter multi-ball. To do that, whenever they go through the end lanes, it says light combo. You see it right there? So whenever it hits those switches in the end lanes, it's going to light a combo. Your next shot has to either hit that one, if it's on this side, or this one, if it is on this side. A little amateur tip for you here. Whenever you're shooting those, let's say it goes in the end lane here, and you're wanting, that's going to flash for a couple seconds there, that combo. When it's doing that, you're going to want to try to hit the side over here, then bank it off. If you hit that directly, you are asking for some trouble. This game has a lot of left to right action. Slings are wild. Flippers are wild because they are Sterns or Segas. So those stand-up targets are killer. Be careful for those. So try to hit your yellow ones as a bank shot. So every time you hit one, you light one of these up and you progress onward to light helicopter multi-ball. Taxi, simple enough. Hit your taxi stand-up targets. So you're trying to stack all 5 of these before you begin. But let's say you start baby multi-ball. Right? Whenever you're done with that, there's no ability to stack them again. So then you're going to try to get a couple more going, etc., etc. So the fun of it is trying to get all 5 at once, then starting them. The tricky thing is to not hit that shot. If you're trying to stack these multi-balls, you cannot hit that shot while you're trying to get these built up. So that's the fun of the game.
Marco Specialties, same-day shipping, accessible website, exceptional customer service, and with over 50,000 different pinball parts in stock, Marco Specialties is a must for every pinball enthusiast and operator. Treat your pinball machine right by visiting marcospec.com now. Chrome it, brass it, black nickel it, candy chrome it, powder coat it. The possibilities are endless at pinballplating.com. Your pinball machine deserves the best. At Comet Pinball, you'll find the best variety of LED products with the best quality LEDs and most importantly, at the best price. Your collection is begging for an upgrade. Order yours now at cometpinball.com.
All right, Matthew Broderick, we're going to get into a little bit of, you're kind of show tunesy like Matthew.
Oh, yeah, I like show tunes, but I'm not a Matthew Broderick fan.
You know, I'm
Biloxi
not either.
Blues.
I'm not really either.
Yeah. Hey, he's got his place.
Same with Nathan Lane.
I don't dislike him.
Doesn't really...
I like Nathan Lane. I love the Birdcage.
Yeah,
a lot of people hated Birdcage, but I love Birdcage.
It was good. He was okay.
I like Nathan Lane.
I like his voice work more than anything.
I like it.
So we're going to start with Art.
Yes.
Sega's Godzilla. Oh, she's a looker. This Sega Godzilla.
It's very touchy.
What's so touchy about it? We're both you're at a C and I'm at a C minus.
Yeah.
It is not
good.
Very good.
No.
Not
and
good.
my man Morgan was it Whistling?
Morgan again.
Morgan, he's the same guy who did my Lost World too. But this is the problem with whatever was going on at that point in time, because that man is a fantastic artist. If you look him up, his paintings are phenomenal. Now, I actually like the Translite.
Oh, the Translite's gorgeous. That's an A Translite.
Yeah,
I'll give you that.
Yeah, but Lost World, I like Lost World's Translite. Like if you look at the
an A
details,
on that
it's
too.
beautiful.
Then
Godzilla's is phenomenal, but then he gets to the playfield
and the cabinet.
And the cabinet is just plain. But I can respect that. I can take that.
It's the logo. It's all black with the eyeball and it says Godzilla.
But then the playfield, something goes on with the playfield. Like his art, it's just not. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. Yeah, it's something. Yeah, it's everything is just. It's
the plastics are ugly.
Yeah, it's pictures on a background.
Yeah.
A few pictures at that. Like
it's not very
just,
detailed. No. It just doesn't look good.
No. It does sort of
they're
feel.
Seeing pics of it here.
No, because the background behind the footprints, everything, it does kind of reminiscent. It does sort of feel maybe like a New York, like a street, like being on the street. Maybe like you can't give it that.
And stuff.
You can't give it
fire. No, it's ugly. It's a C minus for a reason.
Yeah, I'm just not.
If you want to look at something beautiful, look at the bag glass.
It's very Sega-like.
Yeah, the Translite's gorgeous.
Translite's one of the most beautiful I've ever seen.
You should frame a Godzilla Translite.
I would because this is the thing is like the Matthew Broderick film aside, it's just a beautiful rendition of Godzilla. I think
it's a cool Godzilla.
I think it's super sick looking.
Very lizardy.
The same thing with Balser's sculpture that we'll get into. too. That thing, whoever sculpted that, it's phenomenal.
Yeah.
Like adding that in there, it's
cannot
great.
argue any of
It's
that.
just the movie wasn't that great, but I did like I liked that Godzilla.
Okay, fair enough. Moving on to shots and layout. Okay, so you're a little warmer on shots and layout. You like the way Sega shoot in general.
Yeah.
What is it about this game that you like? Is it the 2 ramps? Is it the magnets?
I do like the 2 ramps. I like the magnets.
The kinkity clunkity stand-up targets that feel like they're gonna break.
Yeah, that's Sega.
Sega.
So I don't know, man. Like, it's something about those long ramps. Like well, the one's really long.
Yeah, they're both kind of winder. It is the largest ramp.
Yes, not the longest ramp, but it is the biggest because all that is one molded piece underneath of there. I enjoy the I don't know, man. It's just something. It shoots very Sega. It's something.
It's snappy, like the Lost World. Them Segas are snappy. Them stern flippers.
Yeah, those later ones were very snappy. Like that's the thing is that's why I never understand why people shit on Sega so bad, but then we'll enjoy a Stern because it's the same damn flippers. It's the same mix, and it shoots. Now, designs can be different.
Yeah, they're a little different.
Those stand-up targets, like you said, they feel
those are way different.
But I enjoy it. But it still shoots very strong and very quick. I don't know, man. The first time I played this was at Louisville Expo, and I couldn't stop.
Okay.
That was the pin I kept going back to, and I don't know why. And I told you that. Like I played that thing more.
I'll tell you why here in a minute for me, but it's surely not the shots and layout. I'm gonna C. You're gonna B plus.
Really?
I'm gonna C.
Man.
And that's because not that it doesn't shoot well.
They can be tough. Some of them are kind of tough shots.
It shoots good.
Yeah.
But there's nothing that really stands out to me that is overly satisfying. Not to me. Not shots wise. I mean, you've got 2 main ramps that are very makeable, normal ramps. They're a little bit long and windy at times. You're thinking, come on, get back to my flipper.
Yeah.
You got a captive ball, and I'm always mixed on captive balls. A lot of stand-up targets, which Sega stand-up targets don't do much for me. Just, it doesn't, there's not really a lot. That's why I'm at, a C. It's just whatever.
No, there's not
Shoots
that
good, but it's nothing that it's like, ooh, I love the feel of the shots here. Nah.
No, but
I will say the left orbit 2 right ramp. That's a feel good shot.
Yeah,
it's wide open.
It's
it feels
neat.
good.
And the trajectory is a little weird.
Yeah.
It's a different trajectory.
It's a good feeling.
Do you not think?
No, it is. I
mean, I think it's the closest thing Balser's done to like sort of a normal layout.
Yeah, I can see that. Actually,
do you not agree with that?
I
So,
can see that.
like, yeah, it's kind of surprising that it's one of his pins.
Get that inner orbit where the magnets start the multi-ball modes.
Yeah.
That you got to stay away from.
It's just neat. I wouldn't say that it's feel-good shots, but they're neat shots.
Yeah, easily. It's a very approachable layout.
Yeah.
I'm going to say that.
It can be a little tough.
Yeah, it can be, but only tough if you're really trying to achieve that.
Yeah.
The big
Still
thing.
beat Alec on it.
Little Kazmarchik shade there. He's like, it's one game, man.
I know, you probably let me win too. But I revel in that every time I think about that
I would too. I got beat. Rules and code. Now, we differ here significantly. You're not much on it. You're at a C+.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm at?
Hey, you're a lot higher than me. That's sickening. That is the weirdest thing.
I really like the rules of this
hell
game.
frozen over?
No, this game, that's what kept it in my collection as long as it did. It just kept me coming back over
But
and
why?
over and
Tell
over
them
again.
why that it did. And
I wanted to defeat it.
Yeah.
And
it's
to get
tough.
the king of monsters, you have to stack all 5 multi-balls and start them all at once.
But you're a big, I think you're a big Bram Stoker fan.
Yep.
And that's not all there is to Bram Stoker, but stacking those 3
those
balls
3
is an
multi-balls,
aspect of it that is very challenging and very rewarding. And
the modes on here are cool too. I like it because the different tasks are something different. You have one of the modes that's a captive ball mode.
Yeah.
You have one of the modes. Sega does that the best. You have another mode that's a ramp mode. You have another mode that's a stand-up target mode. You have another mode that's a combo mode. Right?
Yeah.
So,
and I should have
that's a
went
great
higher,
code.
especially considering how much I like Lost World, because it is very Lost World-like. I think because of the challenges.
There's more to do in Lost World, though.
Yeah. I mean, there is, but the complexity of stacking that multi-ball to me is the same complexity of trying to get to like the wizard mode
That's true.
on Lost World. And I think that's what some people underestimate these Segas for, is there are some challenges on some of these Segas that are very difficult to get to. And it's like you said, like stacking those multi-balls, you become obsessed. It was like a wizard mode in itself that you were trying to
because getting to save New York is pretty simple.
Yeah.
You just open up all the multi-balls. But
Yeah.
stacking them all at once and not hitting that stupid inner orbit to start one prematurely,
Yeah.
whew.
It's difficult.
Anytime there's an avoidance aspect to a pinball machine, I really like that.
Yeah.
I like that on
It's super difficult.
Stern's Meteor. I like that on Houdini has some of that where you have to you're staying away from something because
Yeah.
you don't want to access something prematurely.
Yeah.
So for me, I think the rules in code are damn fine.
I think
They're
it's neat.
damn fine.
And this was the most glorious thing in the world was when Zach got this because
He was loving it more than me,
yeah,
just because I owned it.
Just because, and he was obsessed with it. He's like, you know
I
what I'm
was.
playing right now, and it made me happy because I think give Sega's a chance.
The trouble was, is I go through machines so much. Once I did stack,
Oh,
I was done.
I
Didn't really want to do it again for a
Yeah.
while. Now, if I was rich, I would have had it just sit there, and I would have never gotten rid of it. It's probably my favorite Sega.
well, and it's oddly
damn good.
as ugly as that playfield and everything is. It's kind of pretty, just sitting there lit up and with the sculpt and everything.
Because
it's
of
nice.
what we're talking about next, and that's toys and innovation.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Toys and innovation. You were to B plus.
Yeah.
You like it?
I do.
Solid, but it wasn't jam packed for an A.
No.
Guess what I'm at?
What?
Not a B plus. Not an A minus. I'm at an A. Solid A for toys and innovation on Sega's Godzilla.
Get yourself a Godzilla.
Yeah, it is awesome.
Well, because the ball's pouring out of his mouth, that's freaking phenomenal.
Yep.
That's that sculpt alone in the hand, like that is
That's what
just
sold it for me.
wicked huge.
It looks like there is a creature crawling out of your playfield.
and it's a good sculpt.
Beautiful.
Like it is really
It is
well done. It's
beautifully
not
done.
cheap looking. It's not cheesy. I know that you kind of don't like the windy ramp slowing it down, but I enjoy some of the windy ramps.
Even his arm is on the buildings.
Yeah.
He's ripping through the buildings as well.
And the shots are kind of hidden. You don't really know where your ball. It's that aspect of like he's almost like consumed your balls or they've disappeared because he's such a Goliath of a thing that of a creature that the balls are hidden. Sometimes on your shots where they go.
Well, when it's a little cold out, that happens. So you want to keep your pin in a nice room temperature.
Keep
room
your
temperature
balls
room.
warm.
Unlike this basement right now. Is it like 63 in here?
This is you know what this is called? This is called energy conservation.
It's called being a tight ass, and I'm freezing. You have guests over, they're cold. So, Toys Innovation, also, you have magnets. A lot of magnets.
Yeah.
You have one that catches the ball up the inner orbit, one that catches the ball that drops it into the pops, a couple, I think, under the play field. Really cool stuff right there, too.
Yeah. And, Sega, like, you didn't see that a whole lot, I didn't feel, in Sega's as much as you did some of your Data East, like Last Action Hero and stuff prior. Okay. I felt like your Sega's moving forward. You had a magnet or two.
Sega's always had the replacing ball diverters. They always Twister had it. I mean, GoldenEye had
magnets.
Lost
World's got it.
Sega loves magnets.
Yeah, but they weren't magnets like
Under
this. It was
stuff,
a different. And it wasn't like at Last Action Hero didn't throw your balls. And so forth. So,
True. Dude, the sculpt alone's an A for me. It's just you throw magnets in there. You guys know I'm suckers for nice toys and magnets.
Yeah, the fact that they come out of his mouth.
That's pretty cool. Music and call-outs. Uh-oh. Whoa. Oh, you were mean for you, and I was mean for me.
Yeah.
Tell them where you're at, Greg. Music and call-outs.
I'm at where am I at here? I'm at, so C+.
No, you're at a regular C. It's not even a C+.
Oh, that was the wrong thing. C.
Yeah, you're at a C.
Yeah.
Wow, that's low for you.
But it's just not good. Like, you didn't have anything
Matthew
good and
Broderick
memorable. Yeah.
saying, size does matter.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of the stuff was corny and terrible
And the
anyways.
roars.
But at least a lot of your pins, you had, like, Jeff Goldblum. You had people doing the call-outs, whereas this was just... This was just not good. Yeah, and then the squeals. I can deal with the bug squeals and Super Troopers.
It's just,
Troopers,
and there's
Starship Troopers better.
There are some audio bugs in it as well.
Yeah.
There are some bugs that I caught as a homeowner of it. I'm at a D. There's really nothing, and there's nothing that plays sound-wise in this game that is appealing to the ear. Just nothing.
No.
I mean, the main background sound isn't bad, but that's all you hear.
But it's not a killer.
It's
not a killer like the way Spider-Man Vault was. Like it don't make me hate it. I'm just not impressed. I'm not.
I kind of hated it.
Well, I'm not. It doesn't. But it
annoy you.
Yeah, it doesn't annoy you, and like fuck, I cannot deal with this.
Yeah.
Like it's just not good.
I thought, well, maybe a C. No, I can't.
It's not a game killer.
No, No.
Is what I guess I'm trying to say.
Definitely not a game killer. It's just not.
Just
not,
don't expect to enjoy it.
No. Theme. Godzilla. Everybody loves Godzilla, right?
Yeah.
Well, maybe not me and you.
Well, but this is the problem, though.
Okay.
I went a B-. Where were you at?
I'm at a C+.
See, not terrible, but again, it's that Matthew Broderick movie. Not the most horrible movie in the world, but it just was not a good telling of Godzilla.
Was that the Godzilla version where
They
for
laid
some
the eggs
reason,
in Madison Square Garden?
Yeah, but for some reason when he went around buildings, he'd go slow and then his tail would go. I think it was.
Probably, I think
and I was
it
like,
was.
why was his tail all of a sudden coiled that fast at the end?
It's just... That's not wild. Godzilla itself is fantastic.
Wasn't Godzilla a good guy at the end or something?
I thought Godzilla was always kind of a good guy.
I didn't know Godzilla was a chick. Didn't she lay the eggs?
Oh, yeah, we did lay the eggs. Yeah, so I guess it was a chick. You know what else? I don't even know.
My
Where'd
wife
it come
kind of
from?
turns into a Godzilla sometimes.
Like, this is how freaking shit our society is these days. Like, so not only did you have a badass sculpt like that, like, I actually still have it. It's in my back room. I wish I'd have pulled it out for this.
What she said.
So I know I got lost in my own. I had my own.
It was too good. I'm sorry. It's very immature, guys.
I had my own joke.
Wish I would have pulled it out for this.
I stopped
so good.
my own
thought process
because I made a joke on myself. And but it come from like Burger King or something, and it was like this full wraparound. You know how like you'd get the cups, like the plastic cups.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it was
a drink sculpt.
Yes, a big old drink sculpt that your cup would set in that was massive.
Well,
and
was it for
wonderful.
Godzilla?
It was for Godzilla. Yeah.
Oh my god.
I'll have Zach. I'll find it.
Children of the 80s and
Zach
90s.
can post a picture of it.
Yeah.
Freaking phenomenal.
Now you got to find it because if not, I'm going to have to edit out
Oh,
that
I've
whole
got
statement.
it. I've got it somewhere.
So theme, you're at a B-. I'm at a C+. Yours is because of the film. Mine is because I was just never really into Godzilla.
Oh, I was. Very first VCR. I
never liked any of the films. I didn't get into the no.
I was
anything
5
for me.
years old or so. So what would have been around 80, 87 or so. It was the very first VHS I got. It was a JVC VHS. Very first VHS that I had was Godzilla. I actually have pictures of it. I can tell you exactly what the Godzilla movie was. I took a picture of it. I still got this VCR and I still got this.
How long ago did you take it? How long were you going to be
No,
here?
I just took it. Damn it.
Why is there Trump on your phone? No, don't answer that.
There is no Trump on my phone.
I just seen there.
Oh.
Don't answer it though.
Godzilla versus
Gigan.
Yes.
Okay, so you like that, huh?
Yes. That was my. Look at that. That's me. That's my original movie.
Okay.
Loved it. I went crazy over Godzilla, and then I had the one with the three-headed, the three-headed thing. Yeah, I loved it. I played it so much. It was my first VHS. Like it was my first real exposure.
The film for me, it's just generally the theme of Godzilla. It does nothing for me. C+. Doesn't do anything for me. Nope. Yeah. Like Ultraman, probably better. I don't even know who that is.
Oh, really?
I don't know
who
that is.
I don't. Yeah.
Give me. You know what? The Emorys are just going to tears going to go down Charlie's face right now. Give me King Kong over Godzilla. Yeah, I like that big old ape. Now that's nostalgic. Him having the girl climbing up the Empire State Building.
I would take that.
Give me that
again. Charlie.
That's
KT.
That's New York cinema, right there.
I would probably go with
Americana.
But I'm a Universal lover too, so I could go with that. I'd go with that over Godzilla.
King. Why haven't they made a King Kong? They have, but it never came out as the prototype. So with the big King Kong flippers, so stupid.
Yeah.
Data East. All right. Enjoyability. We both enjoy this game. Greg.
I love it.
Say what you want about the sound. Say what you want about the artwork on the playfield, but this game is a blast to play.
Yeah, you can even...
This really represents how we feel about this pinball machine.
You can say that the shots don't necessarily feel good, but collectively, there is something so enjoyable
keeps me coming
about
back.
This pinball machine. Yeah, I mean, when you're in a show and you pay $35 to go to a show, there's all kinds of pins. You got hundreds of pins and arcades to pick from and play. Yeah. And I continuously go back to the same pin just because I had fun shooting it and I couldn't stop, and I wanted to put it's which is what I enjoyed doing. I don't care what else was there. It is a fun freaking pin.
You do always find the Godzilla and you hang out there for like a half an hour.
Yeah, I can't stop.
They're hard to find.
They are hard to find.
When I sold mine, I got a premium for it.
Yeah.
I honestly, somebody approached me and they wanted it, and I said it's not for sale. Remember this?
Yeah. And he's someone we know.
And they said,
well. Yeah.
It would be very important to me, this theme.
Yeah.
To have it.
Yeah.
And they said, name a price. And I said, well, everything minus my wife and kids has a price.
Yeah.
So here's the price. And he said, okay, you can do that. Wow.
And I'd probably buy it from him. I'm glad that we somewhat know him.
We got dibs. I got dibs when it leaves.
Because I would maybe buy it.
Better not have got rid of it.
He probably already sold it.
Oh my God, I'll be hurt. Because I would buy that back.
Yeah, I don't blame you. It's a great pin. It is worth owning if you can get over that price because of the rarity. And you can get it in good shape, man. I've seen some of them beat up, but then I've also seen some in very stellar condition. But again, they fetch that premium. But it is very much worth owning, I think. I think it's a fun freaking pin.
Gotcha. I agree with you. We're both at A minuses.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind having it again. Every time I see it, I do try to stack those multi-balls. So that's a lot of fun as well. So cumulative they do not really reflect my feeling on this pinball machine. My cumulative score is a C+. 2.63, and it's kind of killed by that music call out, shots, layout, and the artwork.
Yeah.
But you guys, this is easily a B game.
Yeah, it is.
It's a B game.
It is.
That's where you're at. You're at a B minus, 2.76.
And I know I fall in that a lot, but it truly is.
I think it's accurate.
Pin.
I think your score is more accurate than my overall cumulative score.
Yeah.
So I'll give you credit for that one, buddy.
Yeah. But at least you enjoy it.
Absolutely. Love this pin. Go out. Subscribe to Straight Down the Middle.
Yes.
Follow us on YouTube. Yes. Follow us on Twitch. Watch the Twitch. Watch the Twitch. Everybody watches the Twitch.
The greatest show ever.
It's the greatest show. Everything else is stupid.
Twitch is great.
Facebook Live. That's stupid.
Yeah. YouTube Live sucks. Sucks.
Sorry. I don't know why Trump came out there. Oh, because you're taking the picture. Okay. Tell people what else do people need to do? You did too. I saw it.
Did I really?
Yeah, you did too. Tell people what else they need to do.
I don't
Watch us on the Twippies. That's coming up.
Oh, and if you're at TPF,
the second annual Twippy Award,
come and join us live.
Yeah, not on stage. It'd be kind of weird. Live. Some of them might, but
view us from a distance at TPF.
Please don't throw things.
Yeah, laugh, applaud,
right?
Enjoy.
Even if Greg's jokes don't hit, give him a little courtesy chuckle.
Yeah, it's our first time hosting live, so on stage.
And
give us a break.
And as always, what I want you guys to do right now... Throw me a freaking bone here, Scott. What I want you guys to do is close your eyes right now for me. Everybody close them. Not if you're driving. If you're driving, good Lord, don't do
somebody don't listen to it in their car.
You're a lawsuit. Close your eyes and think about the pinball machine that you would love to own. That new one. Think about it. I'm thinking about which one I'd like to own. Open your eyes. Here's a solution. Call me at Flippin' Out Pinball, and I would love to sell you that pinball machine. Be your distributor. Help support that game. So give me a call. I'd love to do that. Give me a chance. Right, Greg?
I agree.
Yeah, you've done it.
Buy it.
Greg's done it. So until next week, or the week after, Twippies is busy right now. So
Twippies is busy.
We'll have to see. Might take a little
exhausting.
Yeah, it's tough. But we got some new reviews coming out of these new brand new games.
Yeah.
Until then, we love you. Share our videos. And say hi to us. Message us. We want to talk to you, right?
Yep.
Do you really want to talk to him, Greg?
Yeah. I talk to everybody. I'm very responsive for the most part.
You just want to talk to Oren Day.
He's my buddy now.
Speaking of Francie just messaged us. He said, this just in. I love Greg and Zach. I guess that's our new nickname, Greg.
Love you too, Chris.
Don't smoke crack. Watch Greg. Yeah, that's good.
Or smoke crack.
No, please don't.
Oh, my brother's got cancer.
Oh my God, that's horrible.
Yeah, he just wrote me. Well, he had
that nasty old mangy dog that he brought over here.
Yeah, he's had a.
You always hate things until you know they're gonna die.
Oh no, I actually like that little dog. He's grumpy and old like me.
So you relate?
You hit it off with the bumper, now straight down the middle again.
Can you do a Godzilla scream?
I don't know. What is that?
Okay, ready?
I don't know.
I don't know what that
was.
Like
a sick quail.
A sick quail.
Bad owl.
Do birds get sick?
Lump in his throat. I don't know. Swine flu? No, it's
avian
swine
bird
flu.
flu.
Fucking avian bird flu. Yes, yeah,
swine flu.
Fucking pig.
A bird gets the swine flu and a pig gets bird flu.
Bird flu was bad shit. HV, what was that?
HPVs?
No,